The difference between I'm sorry, I'm never late, I'm so sorry for being late, to thank you so much for your patience. Let's get started. It's a different feeling. My goal in life is to enjoy the consistent, persistent pursuit of my potential. If I haven't used every ounce of energy to provide value and be of service, I've ruined the day. I'm building a brand the last 3.5 years for one purpose. I want to empower over 1 billion people to be happy. That will empower 1,000 people in your lifetime to empower 1,000 people simply to be happy, to make more money, help more people, and have more fun. You have one gift to give to humanity. What would it be?
Empathy. But I think one thing that we lack as a culture these days is empathy. And to empathize is to really put yourself in someone else's shoes and feel what they're feeling. It's easy to sympathize. There's a lot of sympathy running around the universe, but to empathize actually takes a moment of putting yourself in a place that you wouldn't normally be in to understand where someone else is coming from.
I take empathy even a step farther. Not only walk in someone else's shoes, but forgive yourself for what the conditions and judgments that you see. So, you know,
oh yeah,
right?
that's true.
Forgiveness is tied into empathy, that so many people have the need to be offended or the need to be right. And all you have to do is forgive yourself and not be so judgmental of other people. Empathy is not sympathy. You can't feel bad enough for someone to make them feel good, right? You guys know from your foundation, you cannot feel bad enough. You cannot be sick enough to make someone well. You certainly can't be poor enough to make someone rich. Empathy is much more powerful. Forgiveness is, to me, one of the keys to life, but if you believe like I do that you're always connected to the most powerful source of energy and light and love and truth, and that truly forgiveness allows us to clear the interference or the corrosion that we feel when we're not inspired. You know, I believe that. I'm always inspired. Someone asked me today, because I think I left at like 3 this morning or whatever up in LA and all this stuff. I'm, oh, you tired now? I said, no, I'm never tired. I just may have to clear a corrosion or interference with what I'm connected to. Physically, I can get exhausted, right? My body will give out on me, but my spirit will never. My spirit won't, because even when I'm sleeping, you know, I practice, I'm constantly in a forgiving state, because I know that I'm going to forget the lessons that I learned, the really simple lessons that I've learned. I'm going to forget every day to smile at someone, to not take myself so seriously, to be thankful, to not pick up a piece of trash. You know, there's just a ton of things I forget every day that make my life better. If you're not feeling well, for whatever reason, does it make you feel good when someone's like, I'm so sorry? That doesn't make you feel well.
And it's also, I love that you're saying this, because when people express those things to me, it feels very disingenuous to have that response. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's like, you know, it's forced. I've always really struggled with sympathy versus empathy.
Yeah, and empathy will tie closer to gratitude and the respect that it's empowering to find the light, the love, and the lessons and everything. One of the key lessons I learned that's really simple, I was the king, I'm very time conscious. So if I ever was late, even a few minutes, I would come in and say, I am so sorry, I hate being late. How many times have you heard that?
Oh, yeah.
I shifted that to, thank you so much for your patience.
Right.
It makes people feel, it's a different energy. Think about, when I want to go back and listen to that, the difference between I'm sorry, I'm never late, I'm so sorry for being late, to thank you so much for your patience. Let's get started. It's a different feeling.